How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy True, and welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween Horrors, day 31. Happy Halloween! And the category for the day is Halloween night. So basically, I had to watch a film that was that took place during Halloween, set the spooky spirit, like get into the mood. And what other film is there to choose other than the infamous, like one of the greatest slashes of all time? Halloween 1978. I didn't know this film came out in 1978. That is a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but that's a while ago. But I enjoyed it. The film is one of the films that was inspired by Psycho, a movie that I've done previously a few days ago. And to find out like this film was like pretty much monumental for the slasher genre and horror, which is so iconic for them. This film stars Jamie Lee Curtis in her film debut, so that was great too, because I was like, look a little Jamie. But the film is like an hour and a half. I think it's exactly an hour and a half if I'm not mistaken, not including the credits and everything. But the film is directed by John Carpenter. It is produced by Deborah Hill. They kind of like worked back and forth with each other during this film. And it is distributed by Compass International Pictures. Never heard of them, but I'm pretty sure they probably are well known. And the film is about basically, what is it? 6-year-old Michael Myers in 1963 killed his sister. And killed his sister. I was about to say her boyfriend, but he didn't get her boyfriend. On Halloween night, he got put in a institution, hospital pretty much. And 15 years later, 1978, on Halloween, he breaks out and starts stalking Laurie Strode, which is played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and stalks her and her friends and like starts taking them out one by one on Halloween. And I'm starting to understand that Jamie Lee Curtis was never his sister. Like, it's so many iterations, like where Jamie Lee Curtis was gave up for adoption before, like when it was just Michael and his older sister who he killed, and then Jamie Lee Curtis was the baby and they gave her up for adoption in one iteration. But in the canon iteration, they say like Jamie Lee Curtis is just somebody who he ends up stalking and trying to take out. And he's been after all these years because she's the only one who's been surviving from him. And he has like a fixation on her. And it all started just basically because she went to drop off keys at his house while he was there. So he was fixated on her from that point on. I enjoyed this film. I always enjoy Halloween films. But the slasher is a special genre of horror for me because I love like a whodunit horror film, and that's mainly like with slashers, like why are they doing this, what's the motive behind it, and all that, so on and so forth, etc, etc. And Michael Myers is one of the greats, obviously one of the greats. I have so much Michael Myers apparel, but although he's not my favorite, Ghostface is. But Michael Myers is definitely up there, like in top 3. I would say Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, then Michael Myers, and then Jason, Chucky, and the rest of them. But yeah, I enjoy this film. This film definitely gets a 9 out of 10 for me, because it gets right to the plot. Only reason I took a point away is because they do kind of have like plot holes for me, because I want to know how did he learn to drive, because Michael Myers is definitely driving in this film. I think this is the only film he drives in. So that's the only point where I deducted from there. But other than that, this is a perfect movie. I enjoy Halloween films. Halloween Ends happens to be my favorite Halloween film, just because it's so different and eerie. But yeah, the film is great. It's phenomenal. I recommend everybody to watch Halloween, the original. If you guys have not watched it, what are you doing? But yeah, let me know down in the comments how you feel about Halloween. If you haven't seen it, hopefully you have. And just sound off down below. And with that being said, happy Halloween. Thank you for stay on this journey with me through the 31 Days of Halloween Horror Challenge. And I will see you guys next year. Bye.